We had a little banter before we started the recording, and then we lost it.
Gone forever. Welcome to Game Soup. I'm Ed.
This is Joe.
Today we're playing a great roguelike. Do I sound biased?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Alright, it's Enter the Gungeon. The story alone, it's worth it for the story alone. You might have
On a
noticed.
distant planet, the grim fortress stood.
There you go. I wasn't going to read it. Also, the artwork, awesome.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice
It's
so
really
far.
good. It's really smooth. Buttery smooth.
A deadly force parted the heavens and descended on the keep.
I don't think I've ever watched this whole thing.
The ashes of the place hold an artifact of impossible power.
So if you don't know anything about this game yet, this is what sold it to me.
A gun that could kill the past.
Kill the past. That's the story. You are a Gungeoneer entering the Gungeon, looking for the gun that can kill the past. Enter the Gungeon. Yeah,
Pretty nice opening animation.
it's really nice.
Really well
Yeah.
drawn castle back there.
I like it. I like it. So this is by Dodge Roll, published by Devolver, who's published a ton of games and also developed a bunch of games as well. I think they're best known for their Serious Sam series. So this is the hub world of Enter the Gungeon, which again is a roguelike style in the vein of The Binding of Isaac or Nuclear Throne, but
We love Nuclear Throne.
we love Nuclear
and
Throne.
Isaac, but we love Nuclear Throne.
It's halfway between the two games, really. It takes elements from both and also adds a bunch of new stuff. Really good quality of life changes. So for one thing, you can actually quick start right from the very first splash screen of the game, so you don't have to go through that every time where you're just walking through the hub. You can just start right away. So the basic idea, like any like Nuclear Throne, is just to kill everything. It's pretty
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
it's pretty simple, that's all. Simple concept.
Once again, Ed's played the game a little bit before, and I haven't played it yet. So Ed's playing right now just to show us the ropes.
Right. Right, so that was just one room. You just clear out a room, and if I pull up the map here, you can see...
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, this is going to grow to be, I don't know, maybe 10-ish rooms, but we'll come back to it, and I'll show you what it looks like later. So, the main, I guess, gimmick of the game, other than it being a roguelike with randomly generated dungeons and such, is that it has, I think, over 200-ish weapons.
Yeah.
It's a ridiculous amount of weapons, and there's actually...
It's sort of like Nuclear Throne, but maybe even more. I think
Yeah.
Nuclear Throne only had like 100-something.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more than Nuclear Throne, I know that much. And you
Is
can
this
actually-
everything that you've discovered so far? This is
Yeah.
like your codex, sort of?
And you can see I've probably about less than half of them.
Jesus,
I've
there's a
seen-
banana.
There's a banana. There is. There's a cash register. It's called the microtransaction gun. Mm-hmm. There's some ridiculous stuff.
But the one we want to find is the gun that can kill the past.
Of
Oh, I
course.
see a Laramie there.
Yeah. There's the super soaker. Basically, every gun in the game, well, most guns in the game are references. This is the meat gun, reference to Super Meat Boy. Mm-hmm. It's a ridiculous number of things. If you like
Cool, I really
references-
like this so far.
Yeah. If you like references, you'll love discovering all the guns. They're really, really fun to play with. They each have, of course, a unique fire rate and unique shooting style and effects and everything. Some of them have status effects like, oops. Okay, so I just got hit and I lost my armor. This character, the Marine, starts off with 1 armor. You can see in the top left corner there, I now have 6 hearts remaining.
This looks really tight.
It is very tight.
This looks more bullet hell. This looks more like Japanese bullet hell style, more than Binding of Isaac for sure, and
Yeah.
more than even Nuclear Throne.
Yeah. This
Looks
is,
really, really tight, and yeah, it looks like there's a lot more bullets to dodge.
if you want to compare it to Isaac, it's a very sped up Binding of Isaac, and it's also a very open Nuclear Throne. Not that that game wasn't already open, but that game featured a lot of corridors and everything. This is like
Nuclear
room
Throne
style.
felt more like Gears of War,
Yeah.
and this so far, if you were comparing it to first-person shooters, which might not be the best way to compare a game like this, but this looks a little bit more like Doom almost, but
Yeah.
with more bullet hell.
And it gives you that same kind of feeling, too, of Doom, where you're just like, it's you against the world. So this is the boss arena. We don't want to go in here yet, because we still have a ton of this map to reveal. So, also, here's one of the other features that I really like. Say you go here, instead of walking all the way back to this question mark over here, you can pull up the map and click on these green teleport areas, and you're just instantly there.
Oh, okay.
So it really saves
if
you a
you
lot
need
of
to go
time.
back, sometimes you can just do that. Okay.
Yeah, because it's a given that you're going to end up in a dead end at some point or another, and you're going to want to, instead of just walking back slowly, it's just much better to just be able to teleport. So a few other key features are you can flip over tables.
Oh, and hide behind them?
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's Gears of War.
Yeah.
So that already shoots some holes in my previous analogy.
Well,
Also, Devolver Digital published that Fort Parker's Holiday Profit Hike, which we have an episode on Game Soup, which almost no one watched. But if you want to go back and watch us play another game published by Devolver, that's like a few months ago.
I actually hadn't heard of that before we played it, and I haven't heard anything about it since.
It was a free game on Steam.
There you go.
But it was good. I liked it a lot.
So, of course, this is the shopkeep. If you've played Spelunky, it kind of has the same flavor. You can actually steal, depending on what items you have. I don't have, like, for example, there's the box from Metal Gear Solid that you can hide under and steal an item.
That guy looks mean, though. He looks like the first boss from Streets of Rage 2.
He does, doesn't he? He looks kind of mean. Also, you can't shoot in here or else he'll get mad, and I don't know what happens. I assume that he kills you. And, of course, if you steal from him and he catches you, then he's hostile.
Which is the rest of the game?
I think for the rest of the floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I haven't even talked about...
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. So we already touched on the ridiculous amount of guns. The other main feature, aside from flipping tables, is the dodge rolling. So if you play Dark Souls, back to Dark Souls again, you have iframes. Whenever you roll, you have a certain amount of invincibility where you can't be hit no matter what. Even if you're
do we have that in here?
Rolling right through an attack, you do.
Okay.
So for the duration of your roll, pretty much, until you're back on your feet again, you are invincible.
Oh, okay.
Which is really nice.
Yeah, that's great.
Because the game is a bullet hell. It's a bullet hell disguised in a roguelike.
It definitely looks that way so far. And
Oil
I imagine
cylinder.
that it gets more hellish as you go.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of those games where I feel like the balance is almost perfect for experiencing the game. You're going to do okay when you're on the first floor. It's going to take you a bunch of runs just to clear the first floor. But then once you do that, you can pretty much do it consistently from there on out.
I mean, we're used to that Spelunky and all the... Well, we've played a lot of roguelikes, so...
Yeah.
Roguelikes and roguelites.
Lights, yeah. It's more of a light, I suppose. So we touched on the iframes, references everywhere. We touched on the Super Soaker Gun. I think this character is actually supposed to be a reference to the Doom guy.
Oh, okay.
Because he's the Marine.
Oh, I kind of see with the hairstyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got, like, the weird lines on the side, sort of.
He looks,
you see him from the side. Or maybe that's his ears. No, that's his ears.
What, those?
Yeah.
Those maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's up in the air, I guess. So we always start out with the same weapon. Basically, this character has this loadout every time you select him.
Does the loadout matter that much, though? Because you pick up a bunch of other guns as you play, right?
Right, but here's the thing. Here's maybe my only criticism of the game so far. I put maybe somewhere between 6 and 10 hours into it. My only criticism is that on the first floor, it's hard to get a gun. So there are a couple ways to do it. You can open a chest, and you see, well...
I saw that green chest back there.
Yeah, so I don't have any keys right now.
Oh, okay, that's why you didn't open it.
Yeah,
I see.
I did use them, but sometimes they don't contain guns. Sometimes they contain passive items, like we saw earlier, this that oiled cylinder that we got.
Oh, that sounds fun.
So you might not find a gun. And if you want, you can buy one at the shop, but the shop doesn't always have a gun. So most of the runs that you play, you're going to end up using your default weapon. And the thing is, the default weapons are crap.
Right.
They're absolute crap. They're...
Yeah, this feels like a pistol. It's just single shot. Is there anybody that starts with a machine gun?
There is nobody that starts with a machine gun. One of the characters starts with a crossbow, which is really powerful, but it's also single shot.
Yeah.
One of the characters...
crossbows were awesome in Nuclear Throne.
Yeah, they're just as awesome here.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, they pretty much one shot.
Always wanted to get either a grenade launcher or a crossbow in like every run.
Yeah, so it's nice that character actually starts out with one. So I can't open this, of course, but if you just shoot them for long enough, say you don't care, you just want whatever junk that pops out. Sometimes it's a heart like that. Sometimes it's actually a piece of equipment, or not equipment, but an item called junk. And you can sometimes sell that. It's usually worthless though.
Wait, if you bust it open, is it a different item than if you open it with a key?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I see.
If you bust it open, it basically drops either, I think it's a heart or, like I said, junk. I think there's one other thing that it could turn into. Yeah.
Is this boss random? Are the bosses random? Or is it always this guy?
No. It's not always this guy. There are, I think, between 2 and 3 different bosses for each floor, which you're randomly chosen. So there's this guy. There's also twins, the bullet twins. So that's 2 enemies at once, and they have their own life bars.
Yeah, you definitely got to roll through that. Yeah, that feels like Assault Android Cactus, which we also played on this channel.
Yeah.
Before that was a bullet hell, twin stick bullet hell with a rolling mechanic in it as well, where you were invincible.
And there's also a feature that's common to bullet hells, I think, that is screen clearing. So you have maybe bombs
Yeah, like
that...
a bomb, yeah.
So in the top left corner below the health bar, I have a blue bullet icon there. Oops. Which I can use to clear the screen. And that prevents enemies from shooting for half a second.
Does it damage the enemy as well?
I think it does.
Okay.
Yeah, but you never use it to damage guys. You just use it to clear the screen pretty much.
Generally that's what you do in a shmup. And if you're very practiced in a shmup, you know exactly where you're going to use it on each run.
Yeah.
You have a specific area where you're planning on using your bomb.
And even the bosses, all the enemies and the bosses have fairly predictable patterns. They're never going to do anything wild and outrageous. So once you learn the patterns, it's a matter of perfecting your own skills with dodge rolling and being accurate. Okay, so we got our first gun.
Are these birds sad about his death, or are they pulling his carcass apart?
I think they're eating him, dude. He's gone.
Where are the bones?
He's dead.
They took the bones?
Birds eating birds.
Oh, that's brutal.
Go to birdseatingbirds.com. So that was the first floor. You'll notice that I didn't get a gun until I beat the boss. That happens way more often than I feel like it should, but it's not a deal breaker. This is the first weapon that we got. I think it's called the Jolter. Let's take a look at it. Originally built to kill thick-skinned space mutants, the Jolter fires unreasonably large shells. So if this is reference to something, I don't know what it is.
95 caliber. Is that how many pixels wide it is? That would be cool if it was how many pixels wide it was, but I doubt that's 95 pixels wide. It's probably less than that.
Probably not. Yeah, I don't know. So you can compare it with just the regular pea shooter. I mean, it does the job, it's okay, but you really want to get a gun as soon as you can.
Yeah. And I like something with either a high fire rate or an extreme high power, like a sniper in this kind of game.
Yeah.
Like a crossbow or something in Nuclear Throne.
And you'll see that those are some of my favorite weapons as well, and those are some of the most effective ones you can get.
Wait, what's going on?
I quit after the first floor.
Oh, why'd you do that?
Because you're going to play.
Oh, you should have kept going. Alright, I'll go.
Alright. So, you can look through the 4 different protagonists here. This is the pilot is a reference to Han Solo. He starts with a laser gun. That's the hunter that starts with a crossbow.
Can I be this wizard guy?
You cannot. That is actually...
That was the one I wanted to be.
Here's the thing. That wizard is for co-op.
Oh, I see.
So there's actually a 2-player co-op mode, but the second player...
Oh, we're going to play the 2-player co-op? Maybe after this.
We could show it.
Is this the crossbow character?
That's the crossbow character, yeah.
And this one's
So you start with a shotgun and a Molotov cocktail with her.
I like a shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun's pretty
this
nice.
Guy?
He starts with a lockpick, so you have a chance of just automatically opening weapons without keys.
He looks like Dandy from Space Dandy.
Yeah, he does.
I kind of like that guy.
I think he's supposed to be Han Solo.
Alright, we'll be this guy.
Alright. He also gets a discount from merchants, because he's a smooth talker. So this is actually the tutorial if you really feel like doing this.
Alright, how do I start the
go up the
mission here?
Yep.
Oh yeah, this is where you went.
There you go.
So how do we roll?
Oh yeah, I should explain the controls to you. So the default controls for this game are not great for me. So yeah, L trigger for you would be roll, right trigger's to shoot, the right bumper is for your active item, which I didn't use mine, but yours in this case would be... Actually, do you even have one? You might not have one. Left trigger is the map.
Left trigger.
Yeah.
Or left bumper.
Yes,
the map.
sorry. Yeah, I always get those confused.
Okay.
X
so
is reload.
Map, and we can look around like that, and I think I might have just used an item. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Do I have infinite ammo on this one?
You do, yeah. All the starting weapons have infinite ammo.
There's no active reload, is there?
No.
Like in Gears of War?
No.
How do I reload? Oh, you
X.
just press X. Okay,
Yeah,
that's pretty standard.
B is your blanks button, and then A is your interact button, pretty much. And once you get a weapon, you can switch between weapons with the Y button. So I had a lot of trouble figuring out a good control scheme for this game. There's like 1 or 2 too many actions for a controller to comfortably fit. And it's not a fault of the game because every single one of those actions is actually necessary. Like you have the blanks, you have the swapping guns. There's got to be a way to switch guns on the fly. You know, you need the rolling and the reloading. There's a lot to it. So I spent a lot of time trying to remap.
Oh, I just hit B. What was B?
The blanks. So you one of your screen
That's a
clears.
bomb?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the bomb. Which one? How do I flip this table?
Oh, A.
A.
There you go. Yeah. So a lot of the time you're just going to be circle strafing guys and dodging through their bullets.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
That guy explodes.
And eventually you learn that those guys always explode into that series of 5 or 6 bullets in a circle, you know? But the real challenge comes when
So how do I lockpick this? RB?
RB, yeah. It did not work.
Oh. So should I just shoot it then?
Yeah, you could just destroy it.
Yeah, this guy probably is supposed to be... How do I pick it up?
A, yeah.
A, okay, yeah.
Use for boom. And every item has a description and a little bit of information about how to use it. So you actually have 2 active items right now. You can switch between them with, I believe, the up on the D-pad, I think, or down on the D-pad. There you go, whatever you just did. Oh, you dropped one. Go pick it up.
Okay.
There you go. Might be left and right. No?
It's up.
Up. There you go. So you can switch between them.
Only up? I think only up.
Only up. Yeah, that
That's
sounds
weird.
about right.
And that's my R bumper button?
Right bumper,
Alright.
yeah. It's pretty unusual to have 2 active items. I almost never have that. Oh, I've actually never seen this. It's a
okay.
shrine.
Remain.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's like a trial thing. Oh,
Enemies.
this looks hard.
Yeah. Yeah, this is about the flavor of the first three or floors or so, in terms of enemy density and things coming at you, and yeah, it gets pretty hectic. And the later levels are even worse than this. Things are just exploding all over the place. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
Yeah, I should probably be rolling more.
Yeah, dodge rolling is absolutely crucial. Like, if you've played Dark Souls, a lot of people will say it's more about learning to evade attacks and to dodge successfully because you have to use your iframes. You don't just want to tank things, and this is the same way. Even though you start with 6 health, you will quickly die. There are times when you can go into a room with full health and then leave with half a heart remaining if you're not careful. And I've done that. It really feels bad. You know, you can do really well for 3 floors, and then for the first half an hour or so, and then in 1 minute, your health is almost gone. Like situations like this.
Yeah, it's interesting how different games, they expect you to either tank or to hide and shoot. And I've been playing Warframe lately. And when I first started playing that, I was playing it like Gears of War. Like, I was trying to hide, and then I realized you can just pretty much tank everything and run at the enemies while you're shooting them. And then when you get close, you just beat them up.
Pretty much.
You're pretty unstoppable in that game. So I just died, right?
You just died. So you can go again, or you can change your character.
Yeah.
Which?
I'm going to try a different guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Warframe, I mean, the goal is to make you feel like a space ninja, which I think it does really well.
Should we try shotgun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll
I probably
try
like the shotgun. A lot of the weapons that have spread tend to be more effective, especially because pretty much you're always facing off against 3 or more enemies at a time.
Yeah.
And if you're not, it's one big dude, and then the shotgun blasts are even better because all the pellets will hit them. But really, it's just a matter of finding a gun. So you can switch weapons with the Y button. So there's your shotgun. There you go. So you're locked in here, you can't leave. And so I've noticed that even though there is that table flipping mechanic, for the first couple floors you don't really need it. And I'm still really not great at using it. I always forget to. I'd rather just dodge roll and kind of run around. But it's one of those things that I think you're going to have to get really good at to learn how to actually complete the game, or complete a run, so to speak. One other thing that I didn't mention yet, if you hold down the Y button, say you have 3 or more weapons, if you hold down the Y button, it actually slows time to pretty much 0, but not all the way to 0, and lets you choose your guns.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you have like 6 guns and you need to swap between them really quickly.
Oh, I think I just blew up an explosive barrel.
Yeah,
I
you
wasn't
did.
watching.
That's alright.
So what is this, like just a pistol?
Yeah, it's I think it's called the Dusty handgun, maybe. So yes, that's a dead end. We got the shopkeep coming up. You have not enough money to buy anything, probably.
So I don't have anywhere to teleport to yet, do I?
No, not yet.
So I have 7 golden bullets.
Yeah.
All right.
So can't get anything. So there's a mailbox gun.
Should I steal it?
I don't know if you actually can steal it yet, because I don't think you have the item that lets you steal. There are a couple. There are, I think, maybe 6 or more weapons, or not weapons, items that let you steal things.
Oh.
So, no, you can't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's a good way to make use of the table flipping.
Yeah, so I guess there's a little bit of hiding in this game.
Yeah, there is. I think it's kind of inevitable.
Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. I
yeah.
hit B to roll.
If you want, you can change the control scheme.
No, it's definitely better to have it on the shoulder button so that you can get to it very quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did.
That's kind of what I was thinking. And Dark Souls 3 just came out, and I've been alternating between that and this. And the buttons are completely reversed. So like B in that game is dodge roll. So I end up accidentally trying to roll in this game and setting off all my bombs.
Yeah, when you play so many games, it's it kind of gets hard to keep track sometimes.
Yeah.
Of the control schemes of everything.
And this is a game where you have to be like precision counts. Every second of the game is really important for you to be precise and accurate, and you have to know what you're doing and what button you're pressing.
Yeah, for sure.
One wrong move and you're pretty much dead. So that's Gungeon, man. I love this game. I really love it.
Yeah, I like it so far. I'm really bad at it, obviously.
This is the
played it before. Oh, this is the beginning, right?
Yeah, pull up your map. See if you can. You can probably warp somewhere. Oh, not really. You can just run up there.
Oh, I just want to run up there. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's got all the great parts of Isaac, like the ridiculous number of items and weapons. There's active items, there's passive items. Like I said, there's over 200 guns. There are a bunch of secrets, tons of ridiculous secrets. And you know how Spelunky had the ridiculous trick of, like, get this item in the first zone and then take it to the second?
Yeah.
This game has that. This game
it seems like it would have stuff like that. It seems like the type of game where there's a ridiculous number of secrets. I mean, there's over 200 guns, right? So you would think there would be a lot of stuff like that. Oh shit, I tried to roll through that, but I timed it improperly.
Yeah. That's just practice, man. Also, there's a hub in this game that we saw earlier, but every time you go to the second floor, until you've recruited all of them, there are a bunch of NPCs that you can recruit, and they will show up in dungeons, or they'll set up shop in the hub, which lets you unlock more weapons or more items. So you don't start out with everything unlocked. So there's a little bit of base building too. I mean, nothing too serious. And a lot of the NPCs actually just show up in dungeons. There's only a couple that actually set up shop in the hub. And we'll show that a little bit later on here. This is one of my favorite situations, when you're just cornered and you have to dodge roll and make use of tables and everything. It feels so good. It's just so rewarding.
Yeah, I could see playing this a lot more.
Yeah. Like, it takes a really special game for me when I'm playing alone to just sink into it and be like, oh, I gotta play that. But I've been playing this every day for at least one run.
Sometimes I feel like this is going to be dangerous, like Nuclear Throne was for me. I missed some work.
Yeah.
Playing Nuclear Throne.
Yeah. It's probably the same amount of addicting. For me, it's even more. I don't know why. It just is. I think I just like the gameplay more. It's a little bit slowed down compared to Nuke. Like, that game was insane at times. It was so fast.
Yeah.
But here you actually have some recourse.
It definitely had a different feel to it. They're very similar games, but the feel is a little bit. I guess it's a little bit subtle differences. But But if you've played both, I think you would probably understand the differences just in the feel of it.
And this game also has an actual end. You don't just go forever.
Oh, it doesn't loop.
It doesn't loop. No. But of course, if you just kill everything and go to the end of each floor, that's not the real end. There's actually a secret to get the actual ending.
Like a hell run type of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's exactly like that, in fact.
Hell run is a reference to Spelunky.
Yeah.
Look it up, guys.
Look it up.
If you haven't played Spelunks.
Yeah. If you like Spelunky or Isaac or Nuclear Throne, you're going to love this. It takes all of the best parts of all of those games and smashes them all together. Also, there's shortcuts. I didn't mention that yet.
So where are we going here? I guess this question mark here?
Yeah, I think you're going to have to run there.
That's alright.
So you know Spelunky, if you collected like 4 ropes and 10 bombs and gave it to the shortcut guy, you could start at level 2?
Yeah.
This game has that as well, which is great.
That's cool. So you can practice the later levels. I always like when they include that. Like, that's not the real way to beat the game, but it helps just to be able to practice. Like, most shoot 'em up games include a practice mode where you can practice each level.
Yeah.
And sometimes they even divide the levels into parts. Like, you can start in the middle of round 3 or whatever.
And it's actually pretty crucial for this game because the bosses are the real, like, the seriously dangerous encounters in the game. You know, you'll take a little bit of damage from time to time in the actual floor, but the bosses are where you're really gonna have to dodge roll and dodge a lot of stuff and really be careful.
How close can I get to this guy?
You can get as close as you want. As close as you want.
Oh shit! I rolled through the attack that I shouldn't have rolled through.
You can you have a Molotov cocktail you can throw at him and set him on fire.
How do I do that?
RB.
RB.
Right bumper. There you go. So he'll take a little bit of dot damage.
Do I have more of those?
That will recharge.
Oh, is that like a cooldown?
It's based on the number of shots you fire, I think. I don't think it's time based.
Oh, I rolled again in the wrong time.
Yeah. The thing is, when you make a mistake in this game,
it punishes you.
It feels bad, and you're also punished. Like, you feel like you've disappointed yourself. You feel shamed. At least I do. It's one of those games where you get hit and you go, oh, I feel so dumb.
I feel like if you know the pattern of this boss, or any boss really in particular, and you get hit, you probably feel really bad.
Yeah. And there's actually rewards for beating the boss flawlessly, which I've only done once, I think. So it's actually to your benefit. It gives you an extra heart container.
Yeah, this guy's attack patterns don't seem too ridiculous.
No. And
he seemed easier than that bird guy that you had to fight.
Yeah. I mean, all the floor 1 bosses are pretty easy, as long as they only have a couple different patterns, as long as you learn them.
So what do I have here?
I've never seen this. If you hit the back button on the controller, that brings up the Ammonomicon, which is the encyclopedia, and you can use the D-pad, hit right to go over to that gun.
Infinite ammo does not reveal secret walls. This is like some flavor here, I guess?
Yeah. This is your default weapon, just your tiny little revolver.
I see. Which one did you say?
To the right
I can
D-pad?
just grab it.
Yeah,
I see.
So Big Iron is a strange revolver. The barrels are not connected to the chamber, but they fire. Anyway, how? And then there's some flavor text.
Okay, cool.
So, alright, semi-automatic, heavy weapon. You can test it out if you want, or you can just, so it's that.
So how do I have to pick up ammo for it, though?
Yeah, that's not usually happening, though, in this game. Usually, once the gun is out of ammo, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's different.
You can buy an ammo refill, sometimes at a shop. It's pretty rare. It can also drop as, like in a treasure chest.
So I want to be kind of careful with these bullets.
Yeah.
But I'm Joe, so I'm not going to be careful at all with these bullets. I'm just going to use them up.
You should just use them up, because the thing is, you're probably going to get at least one gun every single floor. Sometimes more. One run I ended up with, I think, 7 different guns, and you'll never use them all. You know, they have more than enough ammo for you to just use them very liberally.
Well, that's what I usually do.
Yeah, and you should. But of course, you know, me being...
Oh, I fucking hit B again.
Oh, that's all right. Hey, you just discovered a secret room.
Oh, sweet. I'll go back and check it out if I survive this room.
That's amazing. Yeah, there are secret rooms in this game, kind of like Isaac. And they're pretty tough to find. There's not really an easy way. I think the only way they can be opened is with a blank, so you have to spend a bomb.
Oh, what the fuck?
I think the guy down there shot you. This character also has a passive ability where when you take damage, you have a temporary berserk for, like, I don't know, a couple seconds. But not every character has a passive ability. Oh, there's still one down there.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Well, cool. Oh, this is the hard guy. Hard guy. Well said. Well said. So you can only shoot it when it's open.
Oh, okay. It looks like an Iron Maiden.
Yeah, it is an Iron Maiden. And the problem here is that these shots home. They're tracking somewhat. So that can be a run killer, that guy. So up here, yeah, that's a secret room.
Oh, this is the secret. Oh, yeah. I see it. Cool.
Oh, I've never seen this one before. Knower of several truths.
I'm gonna say punks like you.
All right.
I might have to fight him if you say that.
Oh, it worked. Verily, it must be so. Cool. I don't know what that is. Scope.
Steady aim?
Yeah, check it out in the menu. Probably tells you what it does. I'm guessing it does like an auto assist or something. Yeah, there you go. Increases accuracy.
Okay.
I guess that's pretty self-explanatory.
Is that for all my guns, I guess?
Yeah. There's also an NPC that is based on Link from Legend of Zelda. There's an NPC that's a door, like a key. Or not a key, but like a lock.
Oh, shit.
There's an NPC that's a bullet. I guess that's to be expected. I also like how all the enemies in the game are based on bullets.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Almost every single enemy, which is awesome. Oh, okay. What is that?
Well, the game's called Gungeon.
Yeah. Flash Ray.
Should we look this one up?
Sure. It's always fun to see what you just got yourself into.
Spacefaring hero. This seems like that Han Solo weapon.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Okay, let's... Oh, I already had it equipped. All right, let's see what it does.
There you go.
Oh, cool. Nope, that's definitely different.
Yeah, to my knowledge, you can't actually get the default weapons with other characters, which is a good thing, because they're crap. Most of the time. Oh.
Offer a gun. Sure. Oh, no, did I just... Oh, I offered the one I was holding.
Yeah, which is okay,
I
guess.
us.
Yeah, but you
I
also
wanted
got...
to use that one, though.
Oh. Well, also, you were 1 heart away from death. 1/2 heart away from death.
So it gives you hearts
for
guns?
Yeah, you got healed a little bit.
Okay, that seems like a fair trade, but I did want to try that gun out.
Yeah.
I thought it might give me like a selection menu. That's alright.
Yeah, that's one of those things that, I mean, you learn
as
after
you go.
the first time, yeah. And it's not like you're going to beat the entire game on your first run anyway, so it's really not
I was
a big
planning
deal.
on it.
Oh.
But I didn't. But I'm going to beat it on my second run. This is my second run, so
All right.
we're going to get it.
All right, I mean,
let's get it.
You're doing better than I did on my first run.
Oh, okay, I thought those were all going to track towards me.
Yeah, most of the time, most enemies don't have tracking bullets. Except for sometimes bosses do. Oh, and these guys do. So, yeah.
Oh, those aren't that fast.
No, they're
These
really
aren't. Oh, they're pretty fast. They're similar to the nuke throwing guys that do that.
Yeah, and once you learn the timing of it, it's really, really easy to avoid them. It just takes a couple times of getting hit.
This is scary. They look so scary. Look at their faces.
I know. And there's so much cover in the game.
Yeah.
In addition to dodge rolling, yeah.
This definitely looks like more of a cover game than I initially thought. When you were doing your run, I didn't notice it quite as much, but I'm noticing that I need to take cover a lot more often than I thought on first judgment.
Yeah. And I was just doing the first floor where cover is not a big deal because everything shoots at you very slowly.
Yeah.
And most things are easily avoidable. But it'll start happening on this floor or the next floor where there's the room of like 6 or 7 shotgun wielding guys and they'll all start to shoot at you at the same time.
Right.
And that's when it becomes really just insane. It's the best thing to do is just to hide. Just get away.
What's this up here? Is this a shop up here?
That is a shop.
We can't get in?
Yeah, it's locked from this side, but that means there's another way to get in.
Oh, okay.
So as long as you just explore the rest of the map, you're going to find it. It's guaranteed.
Let's try this way.
There you go. More sniper guys and a ghost.
I love ghosts.
Ghosts, yeah.
Haunt me.
There are some demons and ghosts in this game. It's got everything. They're actually ghost bullets. They're really cute, and they have the machine gun. And it's just, oh, they're adorable. So as you can imagine, there's a huge variety of enemies, and sometimes that can be really, really not overpowered, but it can be overwhelming sometimes. Oh, there you go. So yeah, occasionally an item will drop at the end of a room.
How do we get these? Oh. Oh, did I just buy those?
You just bought them, yeah.
Oh, cool. Well,
that's all right. So you can buy a key, a piece of armor, half heart. I mean, you might as well buy something, I guess.
I'll buy the heart.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I did that really fast. I
Yeah.
didn't look at everything.
That's all right. Oh, so this is one of those secret areas. I mean, it leads to a secret. It itself is not secret, but you can interact with the altar. You can't do anything.
It says do nothing.
Yeah. Only if you do something before the second floor can you actually interact with that altar. I have not done it yet, but I've read about how to do it.
It's very complicated.
It's less complicated than Spelunky, but yes, like you would never find out
and
about
less
it.
complicated than Warframe, because everything's less complicated than Warframe.
Yeah. Joe is hooked on Warframe.
Well, I played it 3 times so far.
Oh, you're hooked. You're hooked now.
Oh, do I need a warp here? Let's see what's going on.
You can. Oh, also if you click the stick, you can zoom out, which is really handy.
Oh, cool.
So it looks like you have 2 different places you can go.
Okay, so we're going to go on the warp.
You don't actually have to go on the warp. You can warp from anywhere.
Oh,
from
which
anywhere.
Which button do I press?
Left bumper.
Oh, I just click on it and then I choose to teleport. Okay.
I kept doing that too. I was like, oh, I gotta walk to a teleport point so I can warp somewhere else.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
Yeah.
Can I flip this over this way? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Flip it over vertically. Vertical wise.
These guys are a pain. But sometimes there'll be rooms where there's 2 of these guys like there are now, but there's also an Iron Maiden and there's 3 shotgun guys. It gets insane.
Seems like this weapon's pretty good against
these guys. This is a great weapon, yeah. Oh, and those guys, run away, run away!
Yeah, I'm getting to know about these grenade guys.
Yeah.
These grenade man looking guys.
And of course, you can dodge roll through them. Right when they explode, if you dodge at that point, you can pretty much, you just won't get hit, which is nice. Right. But it's, of course, hard to time. All right.
You have a key?
You do have a key. You can.
Okay, let's open it.
Oh, angry bullets, I think.
Hungry for more. Do you know what that does? Do you want to explain it, or should we just look at it?
Let's look at it. Don't know.
Hitting an enemy has a chance to refire the projectile at a nearby enemy. Oh, so it just passes through an enemy?
I think it's...
Maybe piercing and tracking?
Yeah, I think it's, piercing and tracking. And one thing I really love about this game, compared to... Okay, I'm going to do the comparison, the blunt comparison here. Items in Isaac, you don't know what they do. You literally, most of the time, you have to look it up. You have to look it up on Wiki.
And this, it explains it.
This, yeah.
So this is better.
I guess. I mean, if you like that certain amount of mystery in your items, which
I like Isaac a lot. Like, we played it a lot on this channel. We played Rebirth a lot on this channel.
Yeah.
But so far, I think I like this more.
Yeah, I do too. And actually, I consider that aspect of Isaac to be a detractor, a con of the experience. It's fun to discover items, but if you don't know what they do, then what good are they?
Fuck.
There you go.
Yeah, this guy's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Oh, that was kind of close.
Also, one other incentive for you not to get hit is that if you get hit by an enemy, that enemy no longer drops money for you. Oh, so that's an ammo refill, which is good because you're almost out.
Oh, I like this weapon, so...
Yeah.
That blade, can I shoot that blade? No, that's just a danger.
Yeah, just a hazard. Just a trap.
I love traps.
It's a trap. God, man. Alright, I'm done gushing about the game. I think I explained everything. The thing is...
Okay, tell us what you hate about it.
Like I said, the default weapons are really... They're okay for the first floor.
This is a hard one.
This is... harder. Yeah. There's one interesting mechanic.
I like this. I like that graphic.
Yeah,
there.
That's really
cool. It's still in pixel style, but it's also this looks like I don't want to be in it.
Yeah, you can roll out of that.
Does that put a dot on you?
It only if
only if I stay in it for long enough.
Yeah.
I just saw some sort of a meter around my character there.
That was the poison meter. So you can get out quickly enough, and you can also just roll out of it. Same with fire. You can roll out of fire to put a fire out if it's on you. So there's one attack she has, and her being Medusa or a Gorgon, you can sort of imagine what that is.
I have to look away.
You do. And I didn't get that the first time. Yeah, it's all right. You can just roll out of it. It's pretty accurate. You only take that down.
Oh shit! I just started to understand that. Oh wait, do I get to come back to life somehow here?
No, you don't.
Oh, that's
that always happens when you die. Shows you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just understanding that pattern that there was a safe area. It wasn't like the previous pattern where you just had to rotate dodge. That was that was a safe area kind of dodging. All right. Well, I understand. For next time I fight the Gungeon. Oh, very clever. Okay, we're back. We decided we're gonna try the 2-man mode, and Ed's gonna be the main guy, and I'm gonna be the second guy.
Yeah.
How exactly does this work again?
Actually, I don't know. I've actually never done it myself.
Okay, cool. Well, we're 2 men, so we decided we wanted to at least show the 2-man version of the game. But neither of us has played it before, so we're gonna learn as we go.
So yeah.
But this is an impressions series anyway, so
yeah. Well,
enjoy.
I have been biased here. Okay, so we each have hearts and blanks and weapons. It looks like. So I don't know what you have there. It looks like a heart and some sort of mini pellet gun.
Let's see. I'm pressing my shoot button. I'm not shooting.
Nothing's happening. Really?
Nothing's happening. Huh. What's this?
It's a dart gun. Oh, your controls might be different on that controller.
Oh, they are.
Let's take a second to configure those.
Yeah.
It's called a dart gun.
Revives a friend once.
Okay, cool.
So that's the RB thing, right? Okay.
And you also have a passive item down there. It's like a karate belt. Sidekick no more.
Boosts stats when alone.
Oh, okay. So when I die, you get stronger, which is kind of cool.
Alright, we got infinite ammo for this.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
So I wonder if the enemy difficulty is going to be up there, a little bit higher than normal.
I'd imagine that it would scale for having multiple players.
Yeah. But to be fair, the second character it's not like a full second character. From what I've heard about it, it sounds like 1.5 characters in co-op mode.
Okay, so maybe what's just happened?
I don't know what happened. That was weird.
I got paused for a second.
Yeah, one of those maybe the controller's disconnected or something. Oh god. All right. This is crazy with 2 people on the screen. It's already crazy. But 2 players. Oh my god! Oh, you can just roll through these guys actually, which is kind of cool.
Oh, it hurts them?
Only the smallest guys.
Oh, okay.
Once those blobs sort of like dissolve into 4. Huh.
Oh, I have... These are swapped?
Oh, they are?
Yeah, give me a second.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Alright, we're back.
Just had to rebind a key there.
Oh,
Sorry
no.
about that, fellas.
Well, you should be. You really broke the flow of it? No, I'm just kidding. You didn't at all. Alright, let's go this way.
Welcome to the Gungeon.
Oh, I'm walking the table. Welcome to the Gungeon. So I still haven't gotten that gun that kills the past, but I'm oh crap. I'm dead set on finding it. It's probably really, really hard to do.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna beat this game or get at least, you know,
Yeah.
get a regular clear.
That's my intention.
You're gonna find that gun.
There are a bunch of secrets. Mild spoilers here. There are extra characters other than just these 4. And of course, there's a ton of stuff to unlock as well. Items and guns. There's also a microtransaction gun, which we showed earlier. It's a cash register gun.
Right.
And it shoots your coins instead of bullets. And the funny thing, well, I don't know if this is funny or not to you, but you actually buy it as DLC on the Steam page.
What, really?
I think it's a couple dollars. All it does is add that one weapon. Okay, so this is the shop. I've actually unlocked this guy. He doesn't normally show up until you rescue him. So he sells drum clip, cigarettes, and double vision. We don't want these. Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Oh, there's also this water barrel here. There's always one of these on the first floor because it does something very useful, but we don't want to spoil that. So we'll just keep going. I like that. The doors don't open unless we're both ready to go, like pressing up against them. And of course, there's no need for split screen here, which is also really nice, since you're pretty much always guaranteed to be just in one giant arena. All right, so let's see what we got. Mailbox. We can just keep going.
You don't want to get a heart?
Nah, not this early.
Okay.
There's a good chance that some enemy will drop a heart. Usually the boss drops at least half a heart, and typically will drop one whole heart. Uh-oh.
This is the boss. Should we keep exploring?
Let's keep going, yeah.
Maybe see if we can find some gear here.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's advantageous to skip right to the boss in some cases, but I never go to the boss unless I've cleared out the entire floor.
At least for the early floors, yeah.
Yeah, because this is really the time when you're gathering, you know? Sort of like, you know, like Spelunky or Isaac, you know, you spend the first couple levels gathering items and equipment to really, like, fill out your arsenal, and then later on you have all that stuff and you use it effectively. You know, with whatever synergies they have. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you see that? I just tipped that table at the last second. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, that's really fun too when you get a dodge roll or you flip a table just in the nick of time. It's quite rewarding.
I want to test something out. After we clear this room, I want to... Oh, Jesus.
Oh, watch out. Sorry, I almost blew you up.
Yeah, I could imagine that might happen in 2-player mode. All right, you just... Oh, shit. We're not, it's not clear.
No.
Let's not test out my theory then.
All right, we're good.
Okay, you run... Come down here real quick, and then you just run straight up. Ready, go.
Ah.
Perfect. Yeah, I just wanted to test out the roll to see if it was as fast as the running, and it seems to be exactly as fast as the running. Like, it slows down at the end of the roll, but the beginning of the roll is fast, and I think that's a perfect design for a roll.
Why don't you get that heart?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I think they're about the same.
I've talked about that on other games, where I think that the perfectly designed roll in a game is for it to be very fast when you start it, but to be as fast if you just hold the run. If you just hold the run and keep rolling, it should be the same exact speed as running. I feel like that's a perfectly designed roll. Like, it shouldn't be faster to roll around as your main method of mobility.
Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't be incentivized to just roll everywhere.
But also, it should be faster in general to roll. Just to do one, the roll should generally be faster than your run. So at first, but then slower at the end of the roll.
So that you can use it in combat.
Right. Which this game has. I think this game has a perfect roll. So if you're developing a game that has a roll in it, this is a good example of a good roll.
You know, I always think of Zelda Ocarina of Time because it's much faster to roll over a Hyrule Field.
That's what I was saying. That's what I always think of as an imperfect roll. Like one of the first games that I've played that has a roll that's not perfect. But that game isn't action-oriented.
Yeah.
That game is more adventure-oriented and exploration and puzzles, and I guess it's a Zelda game.
Yeah. It kind of gets away with it, I suppose.
So there, it's not quite as important, but I'd like to see a game... Oh, should we shoot this, or do we have a key?
Oh, let's just destroy it. I do have a key, but I'm not going to use it yet. Junk. It's usually junk. I think it's like an 80% drop rate. I just made that up, but I feel like that's about what it is. Let's just keep going over here. You know, also in The Legend of Zelda, it's in Ocarina of Time at least, it was also really, really fast to walk backwards. So if you're rolling and also walking backwards...
to like jump backwards? That backflip? Yeah.
Like all the speedrunners that have the world records in the game do it by running backwards through Hyrule Field, which is just ridiculous. Yeah,
besides just mechanically, I think aesthetically it's more pleasing to just see the character run when he should be running and to roll when he should be rolling, like as a combat mechanism, not as a mobility mechanism.
Right. Alright, let's try the boss then. I think we're ready to go.
Okay, cool.
So this is, we already solved this guy, right?
Yeah, this guy, I remember him not being too difficult.
So again, we're stuck with our default weapons. We didn't come across any other guns. We probably could have. Oh crap, I just got hit twice. We probably could have, but it's not usually... crap. It's not usually necessary this early in the game to get a different gun.
Jesus.
Yeah. Because you can usually kill the first boss. It just takes time.
I'm too close to him, I think.
It would have been nice to have a shotgun or something, you know, or like a machine gun.
Yeah, I really like the shotgun. I think I like that the most so
Yeah.
far. You do have to get a little bit close to the enemies to do it, but I prefer that style of play, a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, it's risk
In this
reward,
kind
you
of
know? In this game, if you want to stand far away and pea shoot like this, you can, but you can also get up real close and... Alright.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. You also have 3 of those, too, if you feel like using them. Which I don't have anymore, so feel free if you want. It's gonna be a photo finish, man.
Oh, fuck, I died.
Ah, crap.
Can you res me? I dropped that heart. You could use it to res me.
Oh, give me. I just gotta not die. There we go.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, okay. Oh, but now that heart's gone forever. That was close, man. Close. So if you're gonna play this with a gamepad and you're used to it, that's fine. I find it more comfortable just because that's how I started doing it. But I really, really wish I had started playing with a keyboard, because that's the kind of precision you want with the mouse, like the mouse aiming. It's really hard to get great precision with the analog stick on the controller. All right, so we got a heart. I'm gonna take that because I need it, and we got lots of keys, and whatever this is. Moon Scraper. Oh, cool. Oh,
That bounces off the wall.
cool. If I remember, it's not a super strong weapon, but you can use it in creative ways.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of the guns are.
A Gemini Man kind of thing.
Gemini?
Yeah, like
Gemini?
Mega Man 3.
Yeah,
Gemini
yeah.
Man.
Gemini.
There's a kid that I knew that used to call him Gemini Man. That's why I said
Really?
that. Yeah.
Because he didn't know it was pronounced Gemini?
I guess he didn't
Oh.
know what the word Gemini was.
Oh.
Well, we were children, so
Oh, yeah.
it's forgivable.
Trap room. There you go.
Yeah, I think we both figured that out at the exact same time.
Yeah. Ah, crap.
Love these guys.
No, you don't. Nobody does.
How about this?
There you go. That's what I should have done. Yeah, let's go this way.
Yeah, you're almost dead, so I gotta use them. I gotta use them my bombs. I'll save you.
And now that I have a lot of money, so now that one of those times where if we find a shop and they have hearts, I might buy one.
I'm gonna make this.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Give us a little cover here.
Yeah. Oh! I hate that. Sometimes you dodge roll right into bullets.
Yeah.
Feels really dumb. Feels dumb. Makes you feel dumb and feels bad. So once again,
This is sort of like Hyper Light Drifter. You can roll over chasms as well.
Yeah.
Like over pits. Oh, this ghost.
Yeah.
Is he still here? Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still here.
he
Just fucking
disappears and
disappeared. He wasn't dead.
comes back.
Just
Nope.
playing a trick on me.
Played a little ghostly trick on you. So, okay, that's the end. That's clear.
Well, I'm constantly haunted.
What else? Okay, that's nothing. Let's go down here.
Wow, you're really good at this game.
I just practice, man. I'm really good at navigating menus in general. You should see me play Warframe. That game is just navigating menus.
Yeah, I felt we were talking about that before we started recording. How the first time I played Eternal Champions for Sega Genesis,
Oh,
I was
crap.
a small child and I had never really navigated a menu. And it took me about half an hour to get into the game. I couldn't figure it out. And then recently I played Warframe, and I felt like I was a child again trying to navigate a menu, because that game is so complex and there are so many different menus and upgrades. I still don't understand the systems of that game.
There are submenus of submenus of submenus forever.
But it is very fun. The core mechanics of the game are very fun.
Yeah. And I think part of the reason that it's so complex is because they started with the beta release, and they just kept adding features. Every major patch, there's been 18 of them so far.
I'll
Every
get the next
major
one.
patch, adds some brand new mechanic. So they're really just loading it up. Okay, cool. Just make sure not to get hit by these things.
Yeah, this shouldn't be
Alright.
too hard. There's
Yeah.
not very many of them.
Let's check out the shop here. Okay, that's
Orange slice.
primer.
You need hearts, dude. Just get the heart.
Yeah.
Get the heart at
I'm gonna
least.
get the armor too. What's this?
Shotgun coffee.
Shotgun-
Is this a bazooka? Blunderbuss.
Blunderbuss.
That sounds fun. Can I get that?
I don't know.
Can I
You
please?
get it?
Yeah, I did get it.
Cool.
That sounds like a shotgun.
I don't know what shotgun coffee is.
Actually, let's look at it. Let's see what this blunderbuss does. Used mostly by farmers who seek to defend. Charge. So I have to hold down. Should I hold it down? Is that what that means?
Yep, yeah, charge shot. It's like, I don't know, it's probably less than a second. Most things in this game charge quickly. There's also a gun that shoots anvils, which charges pretty quickly too. There's a gun that shoots fish. There's the proton pack from Ghostbusters. Of course, it's not called that, I think.
Of course not.
For copyright reasons. Like any famous weapon that could be turned into a gun or already is a gun in gaming, you'll probably find here. Oops, I did it again. I played too much Dark Souls recently. Also, you can blow up those barrels, and if an enemy is near them, they take damage.
Well, I like the co-op so far.
Yeah, it's actually not bad. I wonder if they did some testing and decided it'd be better to have an assist character as opposed to a completely separate second character. You probably don't want to do this. So what you can do is if you give it 2 guns, it'll give you...
I did it again. Yeah. I did the same thing you've been doing.
It'll give you 1 new gun in return, and of course there's no guarantee that it's better, so if you have 2 crap weapons, you want to get rid of them. Like sometimes there's guns that you use and they just don't work. They don't feel good. Okay,
do we need a mega key for this? No. This looks like a Zelda chest.
I'm going to open it. Alright, I don't know what this is. Fight Saber. Oh, okay. So this is a cursed weapon. There's a hidden curse stat in this game. And the more curse you have, sometimes, occasionally, what enemies will be a little bit more difficult. There's also Grim Reaper style, in like the Spelunky style.
Okay.
If you have enough curse, I think it's 10 or more curse, there's a Grim Reaper that will just follow you throughout the entire floor.
Sounds fun.
And you can't kill it. Oh yeah.
The one thing that's really hard to do in a 2-player game like this is to keep both players on screen and able to dodge bullets. Because as one of us goes to the edge of the screen like this, if there was an enemy up there, it would be difficult to dodge any bullets or nearly impossible. And Nuclear Throne suffered from that problem.
Yep. And in fact,
badly in 2-player mode.
Yeah. And this game actually does suffer from that, even in 1-player mode, because whichever direction you point in, the screen will sort of pan that way.
Yeah.
So I've had times where I've gotten hit.
Yeah, Nuclear Throne was like that as well.
Yeah.
A lot of comparisons to Nuclear Throne today.
Let's see. Do you have anything you want to fill up?
No, I have a lot of ammo on this. My other gun is infinite, so...
Right. Yeah, me too. I'll just refill this, I guess. So, you might be wondering, why don't we just leave this here and come back for it later? The answer is, if you leave it, a rat will come in and steal it. There's an NPC who steals anything you leave in a room.
What a dick.
Yeah, I know. And so I guess the intention is to stop you from hoarding things. Except for hearts. He doesn't actually steal hearts, but any item...
Oh, okay.
I
guess it also makes the game flow a little bit more smoothly.
Yeah. They've really tried to avoid backtracking in any way they can.
Yeah, it slows the game down. The game, I think it feels like it's supposed to be a fast-paced game.
Yeah. Like everything about the combat tells you that it's supposed to be a fast-paced game. Everything about progressing, the teleporting and everything. It just makes sense to be that way, I think.
I don't think I can cancel my shot once I charge it.
If you switch to your other weapon, you probably can, I think.
Oh, okay. Was that Y, right? Yeah, Y. I haven't switched
weapons in a while. You can
use
left and right on the D-pad.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We saw that while we were paused earlier.
Is this the right weapon? No, I want... There we go. Fight Saber. Oh, God. Yeah, that ghost, man. So I'm also working on a quest for one of the NPCs now. I have to kill, I think, 50 of those ghosts. You can imagine that takes a couple runs, probably between 5 and 10. And then when you complete it, you get some of the currency that you can use to unlock other items in the game from different NPCs. It's different than coins. It's currency that you only spend in the hub. There's quite a lot of unlocking and progression. Don't step in there. That'll hurt us.
I'm not really.
But what's cool is if you have the super soaker,
planning on that,
or like any weapon that shoots water,
out?
You can put it out. Yeah.
Pretty sweet. We're just gonna bust this open.
No, I'm gonna open it. I think.
Oh,
the reason you should shoot everything is if you played Dark Souls, to go back to Dark Souls again, there are mimics. They're pretty rare, but there are mimics.
Oh, so you just want to shoot it once just to test for a mimic?
Yeah.
Oh, we just unlocked this.
Oh, good. I think we're ready to go then. If we just unlock that, this is.
Or we just unlocked the door from the other side.
Okay.
It's like a Dark Souls shortcut. Everything is Dark Souls.
I know, everything. So I really like this item. It lets you go faster, and you're off the ground, so you can sort of go over spiked areas and pits.
Okay, but that sounds like an Isaac type of power up there.
But you can't dodge roll anymore, so you have no invincibility frames.
Oh, really?
So it's a trade-off, yeah.
Oh, that's not I don't like that trade-off. I prefer to keep the roll.
However, the benefit is that it's instantaneous, and it doesn't have to recharge. So you can see how much faster it is already. So if you're good at turning it on and off, then you can use it in a boss fight like this to great success.
Oh boy. Not so sure about this guy.
No.
Do we have to hit him in his silly head?
You can shoot him anywhere.
Okay, I'm starting to notice the us spreading apart and making it a little bit difficult to see bullets at times.
Yeah.
So that is a flaw that's really hard to get around in a game like this. I think the only way to do it really is to zoom out, like zoom way the fuck out.
Yeah, I would
and this
be okay
game
with
doesn't
that.
really do that.
I kind of wish it did that actually. Now that you mention it, so normally if you don't have the jetpack, this boss is faster than you. I still haven't found a great way to kill him. This is what I consider probably the toughest boss in this floor. There's these pits that he's been sort of eating from, and you see that icon above his head is the buff icon, so he's been getting buffed this whole time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What does the buff do? Make him shoot more bullets? It seems that it makes him shoot more bullets.
Probably, yeah. I think in general he shoots more bullets or does more damage. I mean, yeah, I don't know exactly what it does, but just in the nature of just a traditional buff, you can sort of. Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
I didn't have any more.
Yeah, I don't have any. Either.
I just went for the panic button and didn't have anything because I kept wasting it earlier thinking it was the roll button.
Oh, I did it again. All right.
Not good.
Oh, what's kind of nice though is that for every piece of armor you have, once you lose that armor by taking a hit, it acts as a blank, as a bomb. So yeah, there you go. So next time you get hit, it'll act as a. Oh, I need that real bad. Oh,
Okay,
you need it too, though.
No, you can take it.
All right.
You're the main character.
Why don't you get that?
What is this?
I don't know. Red Gungeon stone.
Dodge up. Well, you don't have any more dodging, right?
Oh yeah. So it
what's
doesn't
this
even matter.
thing? I can't get it. I think you need to get that.
That's your Gungeon stone.
Oh, it's rotating around me. I thought I was pushing it around because I couldn't use it. All right, cool.
And I think it's passive, so you don't even have to think about it. Hey, we're doing pretty good.
We're on the 3rd floor?
Yeah.
All right.
This is much better than I did my first time. This is probably going to be a long episode. All right, so
that's all right. We're Game Soup. We do long episodes sometimes.
This is kind of what we do. This is where the game really.
We're pretty loose with the lengths of our episodes. We just play until we're
satisfied, I guess.
Yeah. Until it's a decent stopping point. And we wanted to show a two-player mode on this game, so we're doing a 2-player run.
Yeah, good thought.
That bears repeating, doesn't it? We're doing a 2-player run. Well said.
Also, one cool thing about this gun is that when you're reloading, you're reflecting bullets. So if you reload in the middle of, like, you're getting ambushed by 1,000 bullets, you can reflect all of them.
What are these spikes on the floor? Is this going to hurt us?
No, those are just for show. For something to break.
Cool.
Really. Most of the environment in this game is just for you to break. Except for the tables.
I'm going to hide here.
All right,
those spores move really slow.
Yeah. That's actually clear. So let's go.
Oh, we're cleared. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can tell it's clear when the map in the top right corner shows up. That's what I always look for. You can actually turn that on or off if you want to toggle it, but that's just the way that I have it set up. Oh, and also, some of the enemies have bullet leading or tracking, sort of. So if you're running to the left and an enemy shoots you, he knows that in half a second you're going to be a little bit more to the left, and he'll shoot the bullet there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So the enemies are slightly smart.
Yeah. And not every enemy does that, but it happens often enough that... Oh, don't shoot. He's going to kill us.
Oh, I was switching my weapon.
Oh, all right. Do you want to pick up some ammo for your blunderbuss?
Yeah, I do.
Do it.
Ammo. Yeah.
We got that cash. I'm gonna get some more. Can't do it. All right, let's just keep going. Yeah, let's go this way. Oh God!
This is the only good gun I have is this blunderbuss.
Yeah. I could actually drop one of my weapons if you want.
Oh shit! Did I just get hit? Fuck.
Oh, well, one of us did. I don't know who it was. All right, we're good. Why don't you pick up that health? Because you're a little bit lower.
Oh yeah. All right.
Do you want my other gun? I have the moonscraper.
No, I like this one. If
right.
I run out of ammo, I'll take it. But I think I'm just gonna keep using this.
Yeah, that moonscraper. It doesn't do a lot of damage, so I tend to just. Oh, watch out! I tend to just not use the weapons that don't deal enough damage because I like to just brute force it. Oh God, these guys. Okay, I think these. Well, let's kill this guy first. There's enemies up top there, which I think only appear when you're cursed. And like I said, by picking up this item, we gain a certain amount of curse. I don't know how much. And we didn't even see the enemy because we killed it. But it's just like this rotating skull. Oh, this is really cool. This is really cool. These guys get in minecarts. Welcome to Minecart. My name is Minecart. I forget how did it go? My name is Hearthstone. Welcome to Minecart.
I don't know.
Anyway, the cool thing is you can get in these minecarts, and you can just circle around. Boom.
Hey, let's have a battle.
All right.
I think you're winning. Did you ever play that game in first grade where you smash each other's lunch boxes? Where you smash lunch boxes into each other until one of them breaks?
And the food just spills all over?
Well, it will be after you were done eating the food.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I went to first grade with a bunch of barbarians.
Did you also go to first grade with a bunch of broken lunch boxes?
Mine broke, yeah. Mine wasn't as built as well as some of the other children's.
Do you mean like a plastic lunchbox?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mine had a Ninja Turtles on it.
Oh.
But my dad fixed it with some metal. He actually sort of reinforced it with some metal, so I became a champ after that.
Nice.
So post in the comments below if you ever played the lunchbox bashing game in first grade.
Yeah, I definitely haven't.
AKA you were a moron when you were 6.
Oh, whatever. You were 6. It's excusable, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. My mom yelled at me and my dad reinforced my lunchbox with metal.
Alright, I gotta save some ammo for this gun.
Actually, I don't think I got yelled at, but I think she told me that it was dumb.
Well, yeah. It's alright.
And she was right.
Yeah, I mean, kids do dumb things. Oh, no. Even adults do dumb things. Alright. Oh my god, it takes so many bullets. Alright. So this gun has a huge ammo capacity, but you burn through it.
That's like an energy weapon, like plasma rifle or something.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that I really, really like about this game is that there's plenty of weapons that have similar effects, like they're just a beam of energy or something. But they're all different enough. You know, they have their uses. And they feel distinct. So there might be a secret wall here or something. Probably not. They're pretty rare. I think there's only one per floor or not even.
What's this? Can we
that's just nothing. I think it's decoration.
Cool. We're in like a mine. My name's Minecart.
Minecart. Here we go. Yeah, also the problem with finding secret rooms here is that your default weapon can't find them, can't locate them. Only a weapon that consumes ammunition will actually reveal one.
Oh, so there's sort of a cost there.
Yeah, plus you have to use a bomb. Like, you can just detect it with the weapon, but to actually get in... I don't know what the trade-off is going to be.
Probably going to steal your ammo. Do it.
Shelton?
We got to see what happens.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, do you have a weapon equipped that you might not... Well...
This is it. This is the only other weapon I have, so you got to do it.
Alright, let's
just pick a weapon you don't care about.
What do we have here?
This is the only good weapon I have.
Oh, okay, refilled my ammo, and I think we got cursed.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's no way to track your curse stat, I think. Yeah, there isn't. Alright, so who knows? We might see a lot of cursed enemies later on. Okay, so this is actually a dead end. This room always shows up on this floor.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of how you complete the game, like the true ending of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have to go here, and especially not to spoil it.
Okay, so are we almost done this floor? It looks like we've uncovered quite a bit of the map.
I think we're getting there. Yeah. Oh, I gotta change my weapon. What is this? Oh, okay.
Oh, this is a store.
This is a vendor. All these items are cursed. She sells only cursed items.
Oh, let's keep getting cursed. We love curses.
Yeah, I know.
We love curses, being haunted,
Llama.
Demons, ghosts.
Oh, pitchfork. This is cool. This shoots like
pretty
fireballs.
much anything nocturnal or paranormal.
We love it.
What's a pitchfork? We don't know.
Pitchfork is it's a ranged like a fireball weapon. You don't actually stab anything. You just shoot little fireballs.
Charmed bow.
Try it if you want.
How much money do we have?
Like 52. You can spend.
Pitchfork.
Get it, man.
Okay, let's get the pitchfork.
All right.
Well, look at that on the side there. What is that?
Where? That's your ammo.
That yellow and red symbol that just filled up the entire side there?
It probably takes up about 200 monitors worth of space. Not 200, but like a bunch. How many are showing on screen right now?
Okay, yeah,
just funny.
That divided by
So that basically just means if you look at my ammunition clip here, mine is limited to however many before I have to reload.
Oh, but this is just infinite.
Yeah, you just don't have to reload ever.
So it'll start going down when I get down to like 10.
Yeah.
Or whatever, 20.
You'll notice it for sure.
We'll notice it, yeah.
Which is kind of funny.
Okay, we spent a long time talking about it.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. Oh my god!
I do like this though. It's like an auto fire. Oh, what the fuck just happened? I died.
Crap. Crap.
I don't think I can get rezzed here. Can I do anything?
I don't know. I wish there was a way to res you. There's gotta be.
Well, I can't. I don't have to dodge bullets.
Crap.
I seem to be able to. I seem to be able to do something though.
Really?
Yeah, I can pull the trigger and it does like some sort of an AoE looking thing, and I change colors. It might eliminate bullets. Let's test it out. Yeah, it does. It eliminates bullets and pushes enemies away. Why don't you grab my weapons?
Yeah, I will. I'm just trying to not die here. All right. Angry bullets, and... Oh, man. I can't res you.
I like this weapon. I think you're going to enjoy it.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It shoots fire.
It sure does. Well, it probably won't last much longer. I'm one hit from death here.
Yeah, I can do this every so often.
At least there's something you can still do. Oh, I'm dead. I walked through fire, and the fire meter rises continuously unless you roll and put out the fire. Sweet Prince.
Good lord.
Killed by some fire. So I like this. Is this, stat screen like Spelunky has a stat screen. We did okay, really.
That was our best run so far.
Yeah.
Well played.
All right, then. So this is Gungeon. If you couldn't tell, it's really fun.
It's on Steam.
It's on Steam. I think it's $14.99. So it's dirt cheap. There might even be like a launch sale. It just came out.
As far as the amount of content goes, I think that's a good price for it.
Yeah. And I remember when I first heard about this game, I think it was last year. And just hearing about how it had iframes, and it was based on, like Isaac and parts of Dark Souls and parts of Isaac and parts of Nuclear Throne.
Yeah, it really combines a lot of elements of some of our favorite titles here on GS. And I was not surprised at how much I liked it.
Yeah.
I think I liked it even more than I thought I was going to, though.
Me too. A lot of these games can go south very quickly, depending on how they're balanced and what sort of item variety there is. But I feel like there's enough here to keep you entertained for a long time. And it's just a ton of fun. Oh, yeah, up in the top right corner, those are my, the metagame credits where you can spend in the shop here. I didn't actually show any of the NPC, the hubs here.
Okay, let's check that out real quick.
So I rescued these guys. These are the first guys that I captured and rescued from the second floor. My arm was caught in the shifting walls. So that's actually a side quest. If you go find his arm and bring it back to him. I don't know what happens, but I know that that's a side quest. So let's see. Heart Purse. Ride-in coil. Well, let's get the ride-in coil. I don't know what it does. So now it just has a chance to show up.
Oh, it's a chance to drop. Okay.
Yeah. Or a uni. That looks like a pistol.
Okay, try it. See what it does. Or see something else. It's your file, so do what you will.
Heart Purse. Fat bullets. All right, let's get fat bullets then.
Are bullets always fat, or is that like an item we can pick up that'll give us fat bullets?
Yeah, that's a passive item. Remember how we got angry bullets before?
Yeah. Okay, so it's possible that will drop then.
Yeah. These guys sometimes show up and they'll give you a challenge. They'll say clear the next room without taking damage, or clear the next room with this pea shooter. I don't know what this is yet. I haven't unlocked this room. From what I hear, there is also a boss rush mode. So that's something that...
That's cool. Then you can practice the bosses then for when you get to them.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so I need to kill 15 more of those ghosts to get the reward from this guy. So there's plenty of NPCs.
The ghosts are called Hollow Point. That's really clever.
Yeah. This guy, he has mini games. Remember Rogue Legacy? How it sometimes had those axe throwing mini games where you had hit 10 targets.
Oh yeah.
This is sort of like that. This guy has. He randomly shows up in dungeons and occasionally will you pay 25 coins and you can play his game. And this guy.
You are the worst. Yeah.
I don't know what that does. It isn't even. I've done this I think 3 times now. I'm not sure what the point is.
He can just be a dick to him.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
It probably doesn't affect anything.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's just funny.
Yeah. Although I wouldn't be surprised... Oh, crap. Oh, you don't actually take damage here. But I wouldn't be surprised if that hamburger or whatever that was shows up in a dungeon later. But I've never seen it. And this is just the teleportation room. I've unlocked only the level 2 shortcut here. So, this is the hub. Anyway, I know we were trying to close it out and I just started talking about all this stuff again.
I think it was useful to see some of the overworld or the hub stuff.
Yeah.
Overworld. Hub.
Oh, yeah, same thing. And then going out through the bottom just takes you right back out to the main screen. So this is Enter the Gungeon. I think we've said all we... Well, no. Have any more thoughts?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I think we said pretty much all of our thoughts while we were playing it. Yeah. But I think this is definitely worth picking up, and this is probably going to be one of the indie games of the year.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you're watching this far and you like what you see, you're going to love it when you actually play it. So check it out, guys. And thanks for watching this episode of Game Soup.